Yo, what up, people? It's your girl Jess
Emily, welcome back to
and
We Don't Have a Dad Pod.
hey. So we kind of low-key launched the first episode and got some interesting feedback. So apparently y'all want to hear more about the daddy hoe situation, meaning he was a hoe, and that the story about Emily told about Halloween and him being like, I'll give you some candy, makes you want to vomit. Um, So we are here to talk about our father being very charismatic and like people loved him.
What
And
I would call for the streets.
so should we just put all the at a high level, all like the tea out there of why we're describing him to be a hoe?
That's my experience.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, really, really quickly. Okay, so Deacon, yo, hold on. Before I even get into this, our father who aren't in heaven had,
No, who art in heaven?
I know, but not this man. This man he had women fighting for him at his fucking deathbed. His mother, this man is like dying, and
Oh
these
my god,
fucking
that was
women.
actually kind of traumatizing. I really don't want to get into that specifically what happened. But yeah, no,
You don't have
what?
to, but that's how crazy it is that the man is dying, and the women are like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I can also tell you, but I can tell
I don't
you,
want to get into it. It would, yo, y'all gonna have to pay, yo, if y'all want that story, y'all gotta make this go viral. We need a season two. We need a season two because if y'all want that story, I'll tell y'all that make this go to season two. Cause whoo,
okay, but more than maybe how about more than 5 episodes? But I can tell you my story if you want to hear it about him being women fighting over him in the deathbed.
oh, you have a story?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Oh
So let
my
me tell
god,
you.
tell it.
Okay. So I get the 50th call that is like, your father's going to die. Rush to the hospital. So, okay. I do that again. And I'm in the hospital. I'm waiting there. He goes to sleep. I go to like bathroom or something. I come back. He's awake. Okay. So in the room, it is me, our mother, our aunt, whose name starts with a P, and his wife. And so it's all of us there. We're like, oh, la, 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 right? So he starts like moving around. And, like our father, like he was like deteriorating. So it's not like he was like, what's the word? Lucid, and alert. So he starts like messing with his things because he was hot or cold or something. So he
Yeah,
starts,
he kept wanting to take his clothes off. They say that's a phenomenon before you die. Like you try to take your clothes off.
oh, I didn't know that. So
That's
that's
what
what
the
he was.
nurses told me. Yeah, that he's doing that because he's gonna pass soon.
I didn't know that. So that's okay. Mm, hold that thought. So he starts messing with it, and his wife goes,
So wow, you're taking me back. Like that's a place I don't want to revisit. But go ahead.
okay. His wife goes, excuse you have company, you have company. We can do that later.
Ew.
Ew, ew. We'll worry about that later. Now, who is in the room? Me, his daughter, his sister, and his ex-wife of, I don't know, 30 years?
Yeah, 30 years is
It's
fair
a
to say.
uh, but like and when we say ex-wife, not like oh da, 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 like our parents had a really good relationship. They were buddy friends for basically until he got with this lady. um my the point being my mother's not there to be like, oh, let me suck your dick. And so the fact that she's like, oh, we're gonna do that later, like that makes me want to throw up and die inside. So
Wow,
yes,
I didn't know that.
isn't that disgusting? these women's was
Yeah.
these women's were after the fucking demon to the end.
Ew.
Okay, so we can bring it back in the day. Do you want to give a brief history or should I?
Girl, you could go ahead. I'm gonna. You say what you gotta say. I'm gonna make my commentary.
Okay. So Deacon, this man had one girlfriend before our mother. Our parents met when
I
they were
didn't
like
know
in their
that.
20s. Oh, I don't believe that though. And apparently she came to see him on his deathbed too. That's why I'm saying these women were
Who was
fighting
that?
at him on the deathbed. Now, granted, she was probably just going to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna on my childhood friend," but still, like that's not an interesting story.
Who
So,
was she? Because I was there from the minute to the end.
yeah, you saw her, and I can give you more specific names because we're not gonna say names and shit like that. But like his, yeah,
If
okay.
it is who I think it is was it like a good friend from like perhaps Staten Island?
I'm not answering this question because I don't want to put too much.
Well, I was rude as fuck to them, so you
I
can
know,
edit this part out.
I know you were. That's why I'm just.
Hell yeah, good. And I ain't even know when I'm good. I caught that vibe and I'm glad I stood on that shit. Period.
So apparently that was his first and only deacon. Okay, then he married our mother, cheated on her mother, and had a child out
But
of
she
wedlock.
she met me that day. And you know what's
It
crazy?
says,
Nobody even told me all of that. And that low key make a little bit more sense because the way it was presented to me, it was like complete. I was just like, I don't understand the correlation on why the fuck these people is here. I didn't understand. Can you, yo, edit this shit out, please, bro? Or whatever, post. I don't give a fuck. But don't be
okay,
over here telling, warning people about no podcast. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, because now I'm feeling spicy. I don't like that. But okay.
well, it's nobody's fault but his whole ass fault. Okay. I mean, that's not really true because if he was on his deathbed, I guess. I don't know, whatever. So, okay, he cheated on her mother,
Really,
had a
Jess?
child out of wedlock. Then he had a second child with her. And then,
Supposedly.
oh, I wasn't going to say that. Okay. Ooh,
Okay, don't edit that out. Edit that out. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, this is too far in the middle. I can't edit shit out of this. If you are an editor and want to help us learn to edit our podcast, holla at your girls. But okay, so then that was obviously tumultuous and all of that stuff. That person also lived in Pennsylvania. So we were getting shuttled back and forth from
On our
New
weekends
York,
with Dad.
to Pennsylvania when they were together. And then when they weren't together, why are you
Don't,
laughing?
I'm sorry, just a memory struck. Sorry. Do
Oh,
you want me to
and then
say the memory?
in a minute. And then when they weren't together, then that was a whole that's a whole nother fucking episode. Okay. Then after that,
For real.
he was with another lady who lived in the I was gonna say the Bronx. That's not what I meant though, in
That was
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I
She
know
was
it
in
was
Brooklyn.
I know. And then which okay, she had $2, and that's all we'll say about that. And then after that, he briefly moved in back with our grandmother and our aunt. But when I say briefly, I mean literally for the day. And then moved in with another lady who lived in
Yeah.
like the border of New York, of Queens and Long Island, with a
Yeah.
house. His first like time living in the house, probably, and a really
That was my first
backyard
time ever like sleeping in a like an actual house.
and a bed. But we still had a. Oh, we should talk about that, like our sleeping arrangements and all of the like how we never got a room, like how we never had our own space or like a place to put clothes in a drawer or anything like that. Anyway, and then
I
that
wish
went
we
on
didn't live there.
because a lot of kids that I've known, when their parents split, they have their own room in their father's house with their own
We kind
clothes.
of did.
No,
We shared a room.
no, we did not.
It was a guest bedroom. It was kind of like a
Exactly.
hotel.
We slept in the guest bedroom. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like we would live out of our Tommy Hilfiger duffel bags.
oh my God. Remember those motherfucking shits with the red stripe and the pink stripe?
Yo, honestly, those bags would be super
They
tea
lasted
today.
for long. I know. Mother, where are those bags? Probably in the garbage. Honestly, okay, wait, we're getting there. His wife probably threw them out because she threw everything out, so we have nothing of him. Okay. So we were there for a little bit, a decent amount of time through like high school and stuff like that. Then again, he moved back
I
into
wasn't
his.
in high school going there. I stopped going there. After
Oh,
that whole Christmas situation happened, I didn't go there anymore.
which Christmas? What grade were you in? And we can get into that too. I can say when I stopped going there too. Um, and
Girl, you
that
was going there for a minute without me. I wasn't going there.
but I can tell you when I stopped going there is what I mean. Like why I stopped. I
And
stopped for a reason. And I think
and
that's kind
dad,
of like,
I'm sorry, dad would only see me sometimes, and we would go to Wendy's, and he would be like, "Let me buy you some food," and I would literally just get French fries. And this is when Wendy's still had the yellow packaging. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but yeah. I remember him doing that maybe like 2 or 3 times. We would literally just go to Wendy's and talk.
about what?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Not
Nothing in a good way or nothing in like a it wasn't even
not addressing what's going on for sure. But I definitely remember going to Wendy's as a teenager with my dad. So
okay. So after that relationship ended, again, he moved in with his mother and sister for 15 seconds. And then he moved in with his would be second wife. Then and then that's when my relationship with him started to deteriorate. And then he's dead. Ooh, I just remembered a memory. Can I say it real quick?
go ahead.
Okay. So like our father had sleep apnea. So he had a machine before it was like cool to have a machine. And I remember he was like, "Oh,
Cool to
I'm
have a
gonna
machine.
everybody got one now. I'm about to try and get one myself because I need to sleep better." Anyway, if there's any sleep apnea doctors out there that want to hook your girl up, let me know. Okay. I'm
Can
just
they
trying to get
put like
sponsors.
sleep oil in there? Can they put like some essential oil? That's the
Lavender.
only way I'm using it. If it's gonna knock me out, then I'll do it. If it's just putting that seems uncomfortable to sleep with.
I'm married now. I don't need to be sexy anymore. I got them 2 kids. That's it. Anyway, what was my point? Okay, so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you to my friend's house. She has 2 daughters and da da da." And I think this might have been the first time we were there, and I was upstairs doing something, like maybe going to the bathroom or whatever. And like we went in the room, in their room or her room, and his CPAP machine was there, and I was like, "This motherfucker." Except I was like 10, so I was really like, "Ooh, hot tea."
Wow. Yeah, I would have not. No, I would have not put the two and two together.
And I was like, oh, okay, uncomfortable. But yeah. Okay. What was you were gonna say something?
Oh, when I laughed.
Hmm.
Oh, because you were talking about when we would go to Pennsylvania, and
Hmm.
it always takes me back to this memory of like you were sitting in the front seat of Dad's Bonneville, and he was driving, and I was sitting in the back seat, and I was singing whatever song was on the radio, and you were like, Emily, please shut the fuck up.
It's like that.
Yeah, you were like, please stop. Because, like, imagine it's a 4-hour car ride and I'm just singing
A little
everything
hard.
on the radio. And you were just like, please shut up. And I was like, Dad likes my singing, right, Dad? And Dad was like, yeah, it's beautiful. And that shit gave me so confident that I thought I could sing. Now I do the same thing with winter because it's like, please shut the fuck up, but at the same time, it's beautiful.
Like you're a kid. At the same time, it's beautiful. Like, look at that cutie joy and innocence.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, and that's why I say sometimes like winter reminds me a lot of myself, and that's why I just want to do things so differently because it's like I see everything I could have been just minus the trauma. And
yo.
it was just like I see myself like especially I mean, I don't know if you can relate, but I have a daughter that like low key looks like me a little bit.
Wyatt
And
is my exact personality clone. Exact. So whenever he's like going through something and it's pissing me off, I'm like, oh my God, that's me. That's a kid version of me. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because I don't want to fuck him up like the same way. He's exactly
yeah.
me. The sensitive, the same like funniness, the same like I'm so funny. The same like mm, mm. Oh, also for those who were listening, Amy Schumer, that's who I was looking at for episode one.
Oh my God, that's so funny because when I was watching it the other day, I was like, I still don't know who the fuck she's. First of all, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, let alone what you were talking about. So there's that.
Whew. And wait, you know what? Maybe I just have a lot to get off my chest. And going back to the third woman, right? Do you remember taking horseback riding lessons?
Once.
No, no. So I went once and they were like doing the trotting and that shit hurt my vagina. I was like, I don't want to do that. That that feels weird where it
I
shouldn't
just
feel weird.
remembered really, really. I personally remember really, really liking it and
Mhm.
wanting to do more, but we were like one and done. It was like a no.
I was one
Like,
and done. You did like maybe three or four. Like you weren't like on it. But wait, but then hold on. I have a fast forward. What I think we were teenagers at this point. You were on the phone with the boy and you were like, oh my God, horseback riding. I've never even been on a horse before. Like, you're gonna take me, da da da. And I was like, you fucking had lessons and you loved that shit. You had three
I
of
don't
them.
remember
You had
that.
three, you only had three, but you and I was like,
I wasn't even talking to boys at that time.
no, not then. Years later, like years later as teenagers. Okay, do you want to talk about that Christmas? Because I'm not sure if I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't exactly remember what happened.
Hmm.
Well, no, I could speak about two different Christmases if with that woman. And the first one, I remember when you and her daughter, her youngest daughter, got Nextels, bleep bleep, and I got nothing but clothes, and I was furious. I think I cried myself to sleep for so long because it was just like it's not an age that I mean, as an adult, I understand it. I understand the thought process now because it's like that
I was
woman's
going into high
child
school. Yeah.
was what would mom call it? Latchkey.
Latchkey.
Yeah, it sounded like that. She was like a latchkey
Latchkey.
child. Yeah,
Hmm.
and you were going into high school, so it was like you need one because you were gonna be like on your own endeavors and stuff. But I just remember how I felt because it was like you guys opened up cell phones and I opened up a shirt from Old Navy. Like
I
there
remember
should
that
have
moment.
there should have been something for me special.
Yes.
If it wasn't a cell phone, sorry, obviously I understand like phone plans and stuff like that. But if so, like I understand the situation as an adult, but I'll never forget how it made me feel in that moment. It was just like
Yeah.
it was just hard. It was just like you can't say it's about age because I'm older than her,
Hmm.
but then you're not going to admit to that child being a latchkey child taking care of herself. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like you didn't have not a leg to stand on. You didn't. And even though you're not wrong, because I was probably like in sixth, seventh grade, I
Hmm.
didn't and this is like in the early 2000s, I didn't need a cell phone. You know what I'm saying?
But you
But
should have gotten like 10 CDs or like
yeah,
a CD player or like you should have gotten something of relatively
electronic,
equal caliber, a thousand
right.
percent. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like I was so pissed. I will never forget that. I'm trying not to cry because poor little me.
I
But
know. No. No. I you're first of all, I think if you cry, it's probably good because you're gonna let it out and like process some of that, even on a very small level. So yeah. And I think you're like 1,000% right that how fucked up that was, especially as an adult with children and like
But I laughed because I got him back though.
wait, okay, say more. I don't
Like,
obviously
sorry,
I
Dad.
remember that Christmas because I got a phone, but honestly though, can we be for real? The only person I beep beep was him, and it was only once in a while, and
The
it's not
next
like
set was so cool back then.
I know it was cool to have it, but in reality, being like 13 and or yeah, 13 having it, it was like, okay. It's not like I called anybody or spoke to anybody. Yo, but I still have my same number.
Yeah, and you guys have matching phone numbers. Like,
Not
you know.
anymore. He's dead. Did you know my dad's dead? So I don't have matching phone number
Yeah.
with nobody.
I mean, I still text it sometimes. I'm waiting for the day somebody gets assigned that number and they're like, please stop texting me.
Me
I'm
too.
not your father.
Or
You
just block
texted
me.
too. You texted too.
Sometimes either something like really good or really bad happens and I want to curse him out,
Yeah.
or if I'm just like drunk. So like when I had I was interviewed in one of the magazines, I was like, you would be obsessed with the story I just like got interviewed for, and sucks to be you that you're not here
You're
to read
dead.
it. Yeah, because you
Yeah, like
would.
no, like last time I texted him was when I bought the house, and I like just sent the picture, and I was like, "Wish you were here."
Mm, you're gonna get me. Woo! Yep. And this is the roller coaster of it. And the shittier part about all of the things is that you would he have even came and seen
Cared,
you and
cared,
cared
no.
exactly. And so that's that's the fucked up shit. It's like he wouldn't have even cared. And you still, in death, knowing he wouldn't care, you still want to have your dad be like, I'm proud of you. And like, oh my God, that's amazing. What a milestone. And like,
Oh no, Dad would have cared that I bought a house. He would have been super excited for me.
oh no, he would have cared, but would he have flown down to help you do anything? No. Would he have visited you? Maybe once a
No,
decade. Like I lived 10 minutes from him and he never saw me. So
I don't know. I feel like our ending relationships were probably like super different. I
yes.
just spent every holiday with Dad, every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, winter, her whole life, her first Thanksgiving, her first Christmas, her first everything was with my dad. You know. And she doesn't even know who the fuck he is now. That's hard. It's very hard. It's not funny. I make jokes and stuff, but it's not fucking funny. Anyway, should I bring out my guest feature?
No way, because okay, if you want, I was just gonna say to give
I
you a
was
little.
gonna say, no, excuse me, pause. I was gonna say, oh my god, you were saying this is our last, or the last episode, my contractual duties. And I was like, I'm gonna bring out my special guest. It's my dad!
Oh my fucking God. Put that motherfucker away. This is a little.
That's why I didn't. You kept asking me who's the special guest, and I didn't reply because I wanted your reaction. It's my dad. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry, daughters. I hope you heal from the bullshit. Yeah, Dad, I'm probably not.
Not an eight times
It's
count.
okay. It's okay. I only
Wait.
cared about myself anyway. Tito, no.
Yeah, no, he did only care about himself. But I'm also laughing because in my head I'm like, you should get one of the puppet things I made for winter and make a Leon one.
Make a lion one.
Yeah. Oh, not his laugh
I'm
coming out
doing
of my
that
mouth.
tomorrow. Well, damn. Hopefully, my job doesn't need me tomorrow because I will be making a lion puppet all day.
That's fine. Do it like, oh, I had to run. I had to go to the bathroom. Wait, you will
Thanks,
love this
Dad.
story.
You're
Do you want
funny.
do you want to hear about the last time I stopped going there?
Okay.
Why I think, yeah, Dad, Little Heart of Ashes.
I'm
Do you
sorry.
remember this? Yo, sidebar, why this man never fucking remembered anything? I would be like, yo, Daddy, tell me a story from when I was a baby. He was like, I don't fucking remember. I'm like, how the fuck you don't remember when I was a baby? Rude
It's
ass
because I
motherfucker.
wasn't there. I'm sorry.
I was fucking some bitches. I don't know. Okay,
6 weeks is too wait so long. I can't do that. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. No, Dad. No, Loki. I'm so sorry. I hope I don't get haunted by like a fucking demon or something. Oh my god. What was that? Ah! No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm going straight to hell, bro. If there's an elevator, I'm the first one on it. I'm
whew.
sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Okay,
I'm
wait,
sorry. No, I was just emotional and crying, so I had to like make
lighten it
myself
up.
feel better.
I get it. So wait, do you want to?
Yeah.
This is a story you will like. You want to hear it?
Oh my god, this would be the only picture me and you have with our dad. We should totally take it.
Somebody screenshot this for us.
Wait, I don't know what it.
Oh my word. Okay, wait, let me tell you. So, you know that the youngest daughter was getting very disrespectful. And honestly, all of this to say too, like especially in this story, everybody like her, you
No,
and
I
I
didn't
were
hear about
kids.
anybody. No, honestly, I didn't
So
hear about anybody's daughter being any disrespectful to anybody. So this is fucking
tea,
tea, bitch.
hot tea. So I was first of all,
Why
I
are
think
you just oh, because we didn't speak for 30 years. Go back to episode 1 if you want to hear the story. Maybe episode 2 we get a little more deeper into it, but
I
no, oh
gotta
my god, this is why this is tea for me. It's tea for me, it's tea for y'all. We're here for it. Go for
all
it.
right. So first of all, one thing that always pissed I think both of us off was that this man was like I was gonna say slave in that house. But he was basically like an indentured servant up in there. He cleaned everything. He cooked
Yeah,
all the
no,
meals. And it was like, well, he got to earn
I
his
feel like
keep.
that was with also his current situation as well. And I feel like it was just like a repeated thing. I mean, now I'm a grown ass woman. And if I had a man in my life who was paying 4 child supports, probably couldn't contribute much to the crib, yeah, I would probably do the same shit.
Yes.
Edit that out, please.
No, I agree. As an adult, I agree. As a child, I'm like,
That's my
why,
dad. Why
why
are
are you
they treating my
mistreating
dad
him?
mean?
Yeah.
Even
And
as an adult witnessing it from his relationship, I was still like trying to like be protective of my dad.
well, even
Like
as
I
an
get
adult, like dad, you can fuck anybody. Just go live with your aunt and your aunt, your sister and your mother. Hold on. Stay
well,
connected,
I told you to
verify.
talk to mom about that situation. I don't know if you ever did.
Oh no. Hold on. I'm trying to upgrade and see if I can get. Okay, I clicked upgrade today. I don't know what that means. Oh, the meeting is running out in 10 minutes. Everybody
That
put
was
in
an
the chat.
hour.
No, it's only like 40 minutes and then I had to wait for a while, but I think I'm gonna just try upgrade real quick. So wow, oh fuck, gotta sign in. Never mind. So we have 10 minutes to wrap this up. Okay, but let me tell the story. So he was like an indentured servant, blah blah blah. And the youngest one was mad disrespectful. The oldest one was the way I call it. She was mad disrespectful. And I bit my tongue the whole time because especially probably got this from mom, was like, don't cause any trouble. Don't don't because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is where
I
he
definitely
lives.
feel like mom didn't. support us and our feelings. She was more trying to protect dad.
Mhm, mhm.
And that wasn't girl, so get back with him. The fuck? Like yeah, you know he's fucked up living in all these fucking situations. Girl, just get back with that fucking man. The fuck you over here trying to protect him over your fucking kids. Y'all not married no more. Yo, hold your kids down, bruh. We're having real big girl feelings at young ages. The fuck?
I completely agree because I feel like this took me years to figure out that all of the, especially the women in our family, protect the men almost like at all costs. And like, you can't even say anything about him without, oh, shut up. Don't talk about that. Da, 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 da. Don't talk about my blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but I lived that and I was a victim of that shit and I have feelings
Yeah,
about it.
like I was his kid.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I'm not mad at us doing this because it's like, my dad's dead, whatever, bro. Okay, so
I mean, I hate that he's dead.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm not like sitting here jumping for joy. Okay, wait,
I mean,
so I think I'm like
but you have to have respect for people that pass.
mm,
So I try
mm,
to like uphold like a standard,
I
whatever.
don't.
I'm not gonna bash him. I feel super bad for him. I feel super bad for him.
I'm no longer going to protect him and allow others to like protect him at a cost to me. So fuck that. Like I'm gonna speak my truth. And this right here is like a platform for you and I to like be unfiltered speaking our truth. So like am I gonna go to mommy Judy and be like, yo, fuck your son? Of course not. But this is a safe place. Okay, let me tell you. So the little one was always mad disrespectful. Then there was one day where I remember her sister was there, her auntie was there, like she was young and all this shit. And it was just me, dad, the younger one, and then like a cousin or a sister of the woman
To us or to them?
to them.
Okay.
And she was like fucking screaming at him and like like and you and this and da. And I had it. I fucking had it. I ran down those stairs and I charged at her and I was like, listen here, you fucking little bitch. You want to keep talking like that to my dad? Talk to like that to me because I will beat the fucking shit out of you. I'm sick of your fucking shit. And then they were like, what? Like, no,
Now it's
fuck.
like, oh my
You're
god.
right. Now I'm the devil evil person because blah blah blah. But they're oh Jessica, no, Jessica. No, I'm like, fuck that. She's been disrespectful. She's always disrespectful. Blah 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 blah. Oh no, but still Jessica. Because of course I'm the wrong one. This little bitch is fucking popping off. And this is in front of me, let alone what's happening not in front of me. And I'm the bad one. Like, okay, fine, whatever. And I think that was a lot. I think I came home that I went to like mom's house and I was like, I'm not going in there anymore. Like, I just can't. Like, I can't. Like, if you want to be disrespected, I'm not going to sit there and watch it. And I think very shortly after that, that relationship was over. I think it was already on the way out for sure. Um, but in my memory, at least, very shortly after that, they were done. See, I was trying to
Good,
hold it down for him.
good. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what happened that freaking Christmas
Oh,
or
what was the
whatever,
other
but
Christmas?
you can ask our aunt. Well, no, the first Christmas was about like the cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the next Christmas it was like a big ass Christmas party and everybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I like I said, I don't remember what happened, but I think I said something and she got disrespectful with me
The woman or the
and
child?
the woman. And my aunt stepped in and was like, obviously you gonna know which aunt after I
Yeah.
say this. She was like, yo, you don't fucking talk to my niece like that because I'll beat the fuck out of you. And that was the last time I went over there.
I do not remember that at all. Isn't that fucking crazy? The shit, like,
You remember and I remember. This goes back to what the fuck I was saying. Like, you could have kids by the same person, they're gonna live two different lives. Yeah,
yeah,
like yo, if you got kids with somebody, like try to make it fucking work because it's like, it's like
Try not to be assholes to your
Don't put
children.
your don't put your kids through that shit.
Yeah.
And
So,
honestly, I
mhm,
don't want to say this because this is gonna take a turn for the left, but like this is what child support make you do because you're giving so much money to child support that the man ain't got no choice but to like settle for women that
I
can like
disagree.
shelter them. That's fine. But honestly, like from my experience, that's what I blame it on. Because and you know what is that's what I blame it on because that's what mom blamed it on. She was just like, Your dad
Exactly.
is your dad is paying for
Yes.
child supports. He can't
Yes.
afford to live on his phone, on his
Yes.
own, this, that, and the third. Like
Yes.
which is like honestly that always like put like a fear in my heart. I have a kid with Patrick. If me and him break up like on some serious shit, hell yeah, I want him to contribute the shit that I can't make up. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna. I that shit is extra, bro.
Wait, pause because we have like literally less than 3 minutes. But yes, that's what we were like. Oh, Bendito, it's not him. And going back
Yeah,
to the Big Tank
that's
thing. But I will say, and I will die on this hill, that he should have stayed with his mother and his aunt or any of his family members because he was welcome there.
they could
Got
have
your
got a
shit
three
together,
bedroom.
held it the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Save your money and figure it the fuck out. Because that would have at least been consistent and stable for us. And you can go get your dick wet
Unfortunately,
anywhere.
no, unfortunately, we weren't his priority.
Yep. Yep.
Unfortunately. And I feel
So
like he was just so I mean at a certain point we all turned 18, we all turned 21. Like that shit was not an excuse anymore. But at that point he was so fucking like trained to go like that. Like he like that was his reality for at least like a good 20-25 years. I give dad credit for that, you know what I'm saying? That shit is fucked up.
I think
I
that
mean,
I
it
gave
was
him,
off his actions. It was off his actions. Hell yeah. But at the same time, like,
okay, pause because we have a minute and 30 seconds. This is our fifth episode that you are contracted for. Can we get another five?
if all of our videos get 100 views,
But we have to record them first. We already have
well,
eight on the one I showed you, and that's not even published yet.
yeah, if we could get 100 views on all of them. But tell us what you like. Would you want to hear more about me and my dad? I'm not trying to really be crying and shit. But
Remember, this is supposed to be like also baseline therapeutic for both of us. So I think that having these moments and talking it out with each other is like, oh God, less than a minute.
I
I don't know.
don't. I, okay.
It's therapeutic. Okay, real quick, say something in like 3 words.
I hope in my next life my dad could be a stronger male in my life
Oh,
because
amen.
I really needed him and I really feel deserted. And I see my daughter with her dad and I love it for her, but I also feel jealous because it's like, what the fuck does that feel like? They
Jealous.
was
I
practicing
agree.
they were not jealous, but you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I feel jealous all the time. I feel
Like
jealous
they're
all the time.
practicing letters and stuff. They're practicing writing letters and stuff. And I was like, damn, like I
I was
wonder
about
what
to
that's
end.
like.
Okay. Love you guys.